Hi, I'm Tyler.
Nice to meet you, Tyler. I'm glad you're here. Could you tell me a little bit about yourself?
Well, I'm currently a third year student at Winona State University in southern Minnesota. I'm studying Spanish with a minor in political science, global studies, and a little bit of international relations. I was raised in Minneapolis in the St. Paul area of Minnesota. I am very involved with my home church back home, as well as on campus events and activities. I love working out, spending the time outdoors. Most of my summers I am spending, I'm doing mission work and spending time with my family.
That's great. Why do you think that we should hire you?
Well, over the last couple of years, I've spent a lot of time enhancing my abilities to speak Spanish and learning about just the international scale and like how systems work. And so I've grown a very fond passion for nonprofit organizations and all the work that they do. And it's something that I've really become attracted to and something I really care about, especially with my involvement in Living Waters for the World, a nonprofit organization that I've volunteered for the last 2 years. 2 years ago, I went to Clean Water University and learned how to install a clean water system. And this last summer, I was given a grant through my home church, where I spent a month in Cuba installing a water system for a little suburb outside of Havana. And I spent the rest of that month traveling around the country, learning about the systems, better understanding them, and practicing my Spanish.
Good for you. That's excellent. Could you tell me about some of your strengths and weaknesses?
As I mentioned, I am very passionate about what I push myself towards. Politics, Spanish, and global studies are really important to me. I have been really drawn towards Latin America and all that it has to offer culturally and so on, especially the language. Another strength of mine, I like to push myself out of my comfort zone. Like I said, I spent a whole month in Cuba, which not a lot of people could say they've done. I've also spent a semester abroad in Spain, studying about Europe and all the things that Spain has, about their culture and the language. A weakness, that's a tough one. I'd probably have to say that if it's something that I'm not drawn towards, I will always give my 100% effort, but I won't have the passion that I have for it, like I would for something that I do care about.
That's understandable. So, where do you see yourself about 5 years from now?
In 5 years, I hope to be working for a nonprofit organization like yourselves, or even running my own nonprofit organization. I have really become drawn towards that path in life, and I think it's very rewarding just for me, but for the people that I get to work with and for the people that are on the other end of what we do. I think it's a great way to give back, but also do something you care about while receiving a paycheck. As for owning my own nonprofit, I hopefully would like to do something similar to Living Waters for the World, but maybe on a larger scale, a little bit more, I guess you could say, efficient than what they have and what their aim is at right now.
So, you're clearly very passionate about nonprofit organizations. Why do you specifically want to work for our organization?
Well, like I just said, your aim is a little bit different than the nonprofit organization that I have been volunteering for, Living Waters for the World. And it is something that I myself think that is something to the next level. You guys push yourself to a set of standards that exceeds most nonprofit organizations. Although many nonprofit organizations do great work, I have seen your work to be excelling and really just outstanding. I'd like to be a part of that group and become a part of your organization and do everything I can to help you, whether it be anything day-to-day stuff or maybe even foreign and abroad stuff, getting more nitty gritty.
Great. Thank you so much for your time, Tyler.
Thank you.